Hello. Just decided to do another random live stream. If no one shows up within 5 minutes, maybe I'll give it 3 minutes actually. If no one shows up, I'll just stop. But felt like doing a live stream because I'm currently actually I've spent like the last 72 hours cleaning my room because my closet literally fell apart, and I literally have been spending the last couple of days clearing out my room, organizing my closet, trying on clothes that I forgot I even had, realizing that like 50-60% of my closet doesn't even fit anymore. So that's what I've been doing for the past 72 hours. And now, the other day, for Cyber Monday, I got an external hard drive. And I've been, hey, Andres de la Saria show season 1. What's up? But now I'm currently Frank Leon. Oh, hey, Frank, what's up? There's a third person on here too, so if you want to say hi, you can say hi. I don't bite. You're always cleaning now during your streams. I know. Well, I'm actually done now cleaning. That's why I wanted to reward myself. Actually, funny thing is, remember when I was organizing my closet in the last stream? So when I got done organizing like everything, the following day, the rack of my closet fell apart and all my clothes fell, and basically everything that I had done during that live streaming, like all of that folding, was just kind of a waste of time. So yeah, I had to basically reorganize my entire closet and everything, and that was just very time consuming. But now I'm actually trying to organize my computer. Oh, good morning, Fabian. Wow, it's interesting. It's morning there. Technically, it's morning here too. I can't sleep. Neither can I. That's why I'm doing this stream. Also, I'm kind of still like wide awake right now, but yeah. Just thought I would pop up and do a quick little stream for you guys because the last one was so fun. Wow, it's 4:18 a.m. there. Oh my gosh, what are you doing up? It's so 4:18 on a Sunday. Do you have work? Are you in school? What are you doing? But yeah, this is just a quick little stream that I just felt like doing. Hopefully your external can hold all your videos. That's what I'm hoping to. I bought a 2 terabyte external hard drive, and I'm just transferring I'm clearing out some of my photos from iPhoto, and then I'm gonna start saving all of my footage on this external hard drive. And also the reason why I bought this external hard drive is so when I go to the Philippines in January, I have a space to save all of the pictures and videos. Hey, what do you think of the next season of American Horror Story? That's the crossover, right, of American Horror Story. It's gonna be between Murder House and Coven. I'm really excited for it, if that's what the next season is. Which I know they've confirmed that they're gonna be doing that for a season. Yes, I know, I'm very excited to go to the Philippines, and the plan is I'm gonna vlog that trip, and then I'm gonna eventually share it with you guys later on, and like after I'm done editing all those videos, because I want it to be like kind of like an everyday sort of thing. You'll see. I'll probably post all of my videos from the Philippines trip in June, so you'll be seeing that. That's the plan in my head. So hopefully if things go to plan, that's what should happen. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm gonna work really, really hard on making sure all of those videos turn out good. because I haven't been to the Philippines in like 10 years. I haven't gone since I was 14, and I was only there for like a couple days. So I'm gonna be there for a month, and I think I'm also gonna be going somewhere else too. I'm not quite sure yet. But yeah, that I'm looking forward to that trip because it should be fun, and I really can't wait to share that experience with you guys on YouTube. It'll be just like a fun little keepsake and whatnot. Yeah, some of the Philippine words sound Spanish. True. That's because the Philippines was actually colonized by Spain, and that's why we share some of the same words as the Spanish language. So I remember when I was in grade school and high school learning Spanish, there were some elements of it that came a lot easier to me. Are you going to see Insidious: The Last Key? No. No, I don't even think I've seen any of the other Insidious movies. I still have to see Coco, which I keep talking about, but I need to find time to go see Coco because everyone keeps saying it's really, really good. They were scary. The Insidious movies, I can only imagine. See, I feel like a lot of people have seen Coco already. I think that was like the #1 movie last weekend. I think it beat out, what was that movie that came out? The superhero movie. Was it Justice League? Yeah, I think it beat out Justice League last weekend at the box office. So apparently a lot of people are seeing it. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Superhero movies. Ugh. I know. I feel a little nervous to say... Well, okay, no. Like, the thing is, I'm just, like, never been a comic person. That's just never been really anything I've been interested in. Oh, someone new. I watched your Black Mirror episode rating video. It was really good. I'm glad San Junipero was in #1, as I suspected. Yeah, I think, honestly, my reaction and review of that particular Black Mirror episode, San Junipero, is like the most extra thing I've ever done on my channel. Like, I'm pretty sure that video is 30+ minutes long, and it's literally just me talking about how amazing San Junipero is because that's how much I love it. What are your plans for 2018 and for Christmas? For 2018, I know I'm going to the Philippines, so that should be exciting. Then pretty much after that, I really don't know. I'm just gonna, see where life takes me. But in terms of Christmas, I know I'm celebrating Christmas here in the States. I'm doing Vlogmas here on my channel, so I actually still haven't filmed my Vlogmas Day 3 video yet. That's probably what I should be doing right now, but I just don't feel like doing that. What's all the rave about San Junipero? I saw your reaction and I didn't think much of the episode. Ugh, I just really, really loved that episode. There was just so much. I don't even know where to begin. Like, first of all, the fact that it's, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't watched that episode, there's it's not necessarily like time traveling, but for me personally, I do like stories where the manipulation of time is kind of a large part of the narrative, which that episode like kind of was. And then I really loved like the whole 80s aesthetic. At least the first part of it was very 80s aesthetic. I just thought it was sweet and poignant story, especially when you consider, like, up until that point, a lot of the Black Mirror episodes tend to be dark, so I like that there was that unexpected, like, happy ending twist. The music in that episode was just amazing. What else? I also think a large part of why I personally liked that episode is because, I don't mean to get political here, but that was actually the first, like, episode of TV I watched post Trump getting elected, and to watch a story where, like, an interracial couple that was, like, from the LGBTQ community got to have a happy ending. There was just something very, like, that made me very happy, and watching that episode, that was the first time I genuinely smiled since him getting elected, so I guess that's a large reason why I like it. I don't know, there's just a lot of reasons why I like it. If you want a more detailed explanation, just watch my reaction review video to that, because I just love that episode, and I just thought it was so well written. Like, I don't know. And then when you think about, like, if that technology ever became a possibility, like, how amazing that would be for people like Yorkie, who, you know, spent most of their life in a coma, and then here she is, she gets to relive her, like, life, basically, her youth in a, like, what is it? Not like an alternate reality, but in a virtual reality. Oh, it's just, there's just so much I love about that episode. Like, I think that is one of my most favorite things I have ever watched in any medium. If it's, like, movies or TV shows or concerts or music videos, like, it's, like, in my top 10 favorite things I've ever, like, had the pleasure of consuming. So, yeah, God, and I've seen it so many times. It's just a fun episode. See, there I go again. Like, I've spent, like, the last 7 minutes talking about how amazing that episode was, but that's how much I love it. And it won 2 Emmys at the Emmy Awards, so that's pretty cool. I think someone said something earlier. Yay, late night live stream. Yep, you can count on me to do late night live streams here on the channel. Is everyone excited that Guardians of the Galaxy 2 comes to Netflix this Wednesday? I haven't even seen the first Guardians of the Galaxy, but I have a feeling you are personally excited for that to come to Netflix. What I'm excited to come to Netflix is The Crown. But Guardians of the Galaxy is cool too. Does this episode beat Beyonce's head nod toward your phone case? Oh my god, that's so funny. Wow, dang, you watched that video? That's like a 2-parter concert story extravaganza. No. Because I mean, like, the Beyonce head nod is like... See, I'm glad that you acknowledge that that actually happened. Because clearly, in the video that I filmed at the concert, like, it's very clear that she's looking in my direction. She tilts her head and says, "That's a nice phone case." Like, that was just something I never expected to happen when I went to that concert. So, San Junipero doesn't beat it, but it's, like, very neck and neck. That's how much I love that episode. Beyonce. Speaking of Beyonce, though, I was actually thinking of, I know the Ed Sheeran song called Perfect, which was one of my favorite songs off of Ed Sheeran's new album, Divide. Recently, like, I think 2 days ago or something, there was a version of Perfect that came out, and it was a duet between him and Beyonce. And I was thinking of kind of posting my reaction and my review of that particular song. That's kind of something I'm trying to implement on the channel, like, come, you know, the new year. But I thought I would try it out with this particular song because I really like that song and I love Beyonce. So yeah, that's something I'm thinking of doing, posting maybe later today. Have you seen Scream Queens? Because I'm a big fan of the show and it's created by Ryan Murphy. Season 1 was amazing, but season 2 was shit. Terrible, bad, no wonder it got canceled. Yes, I have seen Scream Queens. I saw season 1. Basically, I have the same opinions as you. I saw season 1. I wasn't too crazy about it, honestly. Like, I was just like, okay. But, I tried watching, like, the first episode of season 2, and I was like, oh no, this is bad. So, yeah, then I just stopped watching. So yeah, that's basically my thoughts on Scream Queens. I think someone said something. It's a really good duet. Okay, see? I just know in my heart it's gonna be a good duet. But yeah, I'll probably like do a video on that later today. Ryan Murphy doesn't have a good track record for season 2 series. Yeah, I agree. I know I haven't watched Nip Tuck, but like for example, Glee, the second season was not as good as the first. Scream Queens, like we just talked about. What else? I will say though, I think personally, in my opinion, I thought Asylum was better than Murder House. That's why I'm personally a bit nervous for American Horror Story, for American Crime Story and Feud whenever the next season of that comes out, because again, like you said, he doesn't have a very good track record of having a strong season 2, so yeah. I'm actually gonna see if I can move to a different part of my place, because the red bar is like here again. It says very bad connection and it's making me quite nervous, so let me move. I also need to get a drink of water, so okay, we're moving. Let's see if this red bar will go away. Okay, I'm in like the kitchen now. Oh, it's still here. I don't know why it's still here. Okay, no issues on our end. Okay, well, that's comforting. I'm gonna get a drink of, oh, see? Okay, it's gone now. Okay, let me like move this notebook thing. I've only ever filmed one video here. Usually film my videos in my room. Oh. Oop, it's a little close. I think he's way more focused now, especially since The People vs. OJ was so acclaimed. It might just be slight career suicide if he bombs either one. I don't know if Ryan Murphy will ever... I don't know if he's in a position where if he has a bad season of one of those shows, he can like potentially bomb his entire career, but I do think the American Crime Story series is held in a higher regard than like Glee was, at least, because like you said, it was a very critically acclaimed show, so, and lots of people are watching because since the first season was so good, a lot of people are interested to see what the second season will hold. But I think, you know, Ryan has obviously grown and mature as a producer and writer over the past couple of years, so hopefully he's learned from his mistakes and he won't like tank the second season of the show. But I agree, it's way more focused now. This could be your vlog. House tour. I've met an actress from the O.J. Simpson crime story. Oh, that's really cool. Are you talking about my Vlogmas? Like this could count as a Vlogmas? Would you guys be mad if this was just my Vlogmas for day 3? If you guys didn't know, I'm doing Vlogmas. But, I'm just like honestly a little bit worn out from cleaning like my room. Like I actually filmed a vlog for Vlogmas yesterday, and I still have to edit all of that footage, and that's probably going to be coming out later this week, but you'll see what my room looked like in that video, and it just like took me so long to clean the room, like ridiculously long. I'm a little worn out from it, and I just kind of want to just, you know, relax for tomorrow, but, you know, I'm in the midst of Vlogmas, so I don't know if you guys would hate me if this live stream was just my Vlogmas for day 3. I don't know. We'll see. But that's really cool. You met one of the actresses from OJ. I'm very tempted to ask you who it was, but if you don't feel comfortable saying, that's fine. You could just name this a Vlogmas live stream to keep the streak going. I would die if you could include the closet rack collapse. actually wasn't here when the rack collapsed. I was working, and my parents said that, like, because my mom was in her room and she was sleeping, and my dad was in the living room, and all of a sudden he said that he heard like, and then just like boom, like everything fell, and they went to my room, and all my clothes were like, you know, the bar, if you have like a closet, like the bar that where you put the hangers on, like that entire thing toppled down, and I have a shoe rack next to that area, like against the wall, and that toppled down too, and it was just like a mess. So over the past like 2 days or 3 days, essentially, I was determining like, okay, what clothes fit me, what clothes don't, and I realized that half of my wardrobe no longer fits. Half of my wardrobe I don't even wear anymore. And then like once I got done with my closet area, I was like, oh, well, I should just keep going. So then I went to like my like wardrobe area and then my other wardrobe area, and it just like took freaking long. She's a family friend, but she played one of the lawyers for the prosecution team. Oh, that's cool. I think I know who you're talking about. Was it the one female lawyer that was in like the OJ side, right? Because that's the, no, wait, no, that's the defense team. Wait, let me see. What'd you say? You said for the prosecution. Yeah, Angel. Okay, cool. That's really interesting because I was actually I watch this well, yeah, I watched this thing. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's called AfterBuzz TV, and they're essentially an after show network, and you could watch their videos on YouTube, and you can like listen to like an audio version of it through a podcast. And I'm pretty sure she was a guest on one of the AfterBuzz TV episodes when they were covering People versus O.J. Simpson. So yeah, I remember I definitely remember like watching her on that show, I believe, or at least like watching an interview with her. Yeah. That's really, really cool. Dang, I am so freaking thirsty. I watched the one where they covered Feud with Maria Menounos. Oh, okay, see, wait, George Zagio, oh, I'm sorry if I messed up your last name. George Zagogiannis? You watched my Feud videos, I believe, because your name looks so familiar too. Yeah. I watched when they covered Feud. That panel was really, really good. Like, it was Maria Menounos, her husband, and there were like 2 other people. But yeah, that panel was really good, because sometimes like the AfterBuzz TV panels, like the people they get together, I'm like, either A, they're kind of like annoying, or B, those people just really don't know what they're talking about. But that panel was really good. It just depends. That's actually AfterBuzz TV and them talking about like and analyzing the episode. That was one of the inspirations for me wanting to kind of do that on my channel too. So, you know, just a fun little fact. Zagogiannis, the first I is silent. Oh, Zagogiannis? Zagogiannis. That's a really cool last name. Z. I'm really thirsty. Would you guys mind if I like got a quick drink of water? Like, my fridge is literally right there. I'll be right back. It's Greek. Oh, okay. Very cool. No. It's fine. You don't have to apologize for ruining the flow. Please, can you try to see Gotham if you have a chance? Look, this are my thoughts on the show. Season 1 was great writing. Season 2, even more, love it. But 3 was again bad. 1 star and 4 is not bad. I don't want to make any promises, but I will try checking it out. I don't know if I can necessarily like do a full-on reaction and review to that entire series, because that's 4 seasons already. But I mean, if I ever have the time to watch the show and then give my overall thoughts on like a season, and then do another season, and then do that another video of that, that's honestly the best I could do, because there's just so much TV to watch. And there's other things you're going to be seeing in the new year that I really want to start implementing into the channel, aside from like TV centric videos. Can you give me a shout if you do? Yeah, sure. Andres Delasaria Show Season 1. Okay, I will make sure. Water. Thank you for the little raindrop. Okay, I'll be right back. You guys can like keep commenting, and then I'll just, because there's a way that I can look at your comments. So, okay, I'll be right back. Dang, I feel a lot better. Okay. Whew. I'm back. Crown Season 2 looks good. Yeah, I'm very excited for that. Doing that, that's the show I will be reacting and reviewing next on the channel. Very excited for that. I'm definitely gonna miss Matt Smith and Claire Foy as Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth. I'm already kind of getting withdrawals just thinking about it, but I trust that the next people coming in are, yeah, it comes out this week, that the next people coming in are gonna be really, really good. Hopefully, you know, Claire Foy, this will be her season to win that Emmy, because I honestly believe if The Handmaid's Tale hadn't come out, she would have won, but we'll see. I kind of would like to see a ACS season on the Manson murders. That small tidbit in AHS was honestly amazing. Yeah, they did a really, really good job with like recreating that on American Horror Story. So I think that would definitely be really, really cool. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if Ryan Murphy eventually gets to do that in American Crime Story. What I find so particularly interesting, too, about the second season of American Crime Story is I feel like the main people that we're following, it's just so different, because we're learning about a story that is, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like you're watching the events leading up to the murder and you're learning about like the murder and the victim, whereas in season 1 it was about the lawyers and the drama in the courtroom. So I just think that's really interesting. Definitely a different take on the American Crime Story format, and you know, because you know, it's just different. I wonder how much stake Ryan Murphy has in FX. I know, literally, like, all of, like, I feel like every, like, season, like, the fall, and then in the spring, like, fall, winter, basically, is American Horror Story. Spring, he has American Crime Story. I mean, he has a show on basically the entire year in FX, so I wonder if they will do one like the Lizzie Borden murders. That would be cool. Ooh, I'm not familiar with that. Hey, are you a fan of Tyler Perry? And if you are, and which is your favorite movie? And mine was Boo 1 and Boo 2. I'm not particularly familiar with Tyler Perry's work. There was one year when my mom dragged me to the movie theaters to watch this Tyler Perry Christmas thing with her, because my mom really likes Tyler Perry. But that's the only Tyler Perry movie I've seen. It was the Christmas movie where Chad Michael Murray was in it. I don't really remember what the plot of that movie was, though. But, I mean, I think as a person, he seems pretty nice. I've seen some interviews with him on Oprah. He seemed like a cool guy. And I heard supposedly he was helping Whitney Houston when she was, like, on a downward spiral. So, Anyone who helps Whitney is a friend of mine. All right, we have 6 people now. That's cool. And we're 30 minutes in. Right when I said we have 6 people, that person left. Oh, and also, if you just recently joined, I don't mean to be this YouTuber, but if you could give this video a thumbs up, that'd be really cool. Oh, Nick Koback. Hi, guys. Hey, Nick. Okay. Oh, you mean Medea Saves Christmas? A Tyler Perry Boohoo Christmas? Okay, that sounds like fairly familiar. Medea Saves Christmas. Yeah, I think that's maybe the one I saw. I really don't remember. I don't even remember the plot. All I remember is Chad Michael Murray was in it. He, like, played the dad of a kid. Yeah, he has 9. Okay, Ryan Murphy has 911, Feud, Pose, American Crime Story, and American Horror Story. He must have a good amount of respect from the higher ups at Fox. Oh, I was just kidding. That's funny. Yeah, Ryan Murphy, like, yeah, for sure. Because I mean, like, not even just thinking about those current shows, but you have to remember too, he gave FX one of their first hits with Nip Tuck. He gave Fox Glee, which was like a juggernaut in its heyday. And then he gave Fox Scream Queens too, even though that clearly wasn't as successful. You know, it was a show still that made the company money. So yeah, he's one of my favorite showrunners, even though like he definitely has his blind spots and can be a bit, you know, sometimes a little heavy-handed and preachy, but in terms of his capability of writing and show running and producing such a wide variety of shows and simultaneously, it's really, really amazing to see. So that's why he's one of my favorites. Ryan Murphy is killing the game, that's for sure. I agree. I think that 3rd season of American Crime Story should be about JonBenet Ramsey. Ooh, that'd be a good one. That case honestly scares the living crap out of me, because my mom used to be really obsessed with like the JonBenet Ramsey case, and when she was really obsessed with that whole case, I was around like 5 or 6 years old, and she kind of used to like always scared me, because when she was really obsessed, I was that same age as when JonBenet Ramsey, like that whole thing happened. So like that story never sits well with me, and it like genuinely scares me if I think about it too much. But that would be a cool season. I heard that the 3rd season was actually supposed to be Katrina, because Katrina was supposed to be season 2, but then they pushed it back and moved up Versace. So I don't know, we'll see. The 3rd season of ACS is going to be Katrina, and the 4th is about Monica Lewinsky. Not sure how I feel about that, lol. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you're right, actually. The Monica Lewinsky thing is going to be the 3rd season. We shall see. Or maybe the JFK assassination. Ooh, that would be so good. The JFK assassination. JonBenet Ramsey, her brother. Honestly, Frank, I would tell you what that case was about, but it literally scares me, so I'm just gonna tell you to Google it. Are you hungry? Because I am. Actually, I'm not, because I ate before this. In comparison to, I think like 1 or 2 live streams ago, I said I was really, really hungry, and I kept talking about it, but this time I ate before, so I was just thirsty earlier. But yeah, go watch the BuzzFeed Unsolved video. Yeah, just do that. A nice Google will do the trick. Ugh, that case just really fucking scares me, man. It really does. Ooh, I should have not said the F word, because YouTube might demonetize this video. I don't know how familiar you guys are with what's happening right now with a lot of YouTubers, but a lot of people are getting hit with the demonetization thing. Some of my videos have because usually when your video gets demonetized, there's a thing like if you make videos, you can look and see which videos are monetized, and usually that money dollar sign would be green, but if it's demonetized or if there's like limited ads running on your videos, that green symbol becomes yellow. And a lot of YouTubers have been suffering, especially the ones who like use YouTube as their main source of income. That's really been hurting them and worrying them, understandably so. But some of my videos, I think it's usually the horror story ones, because apparently when you upload your video to YouTube, like the YouTube system does a scan of your video, and I think it's because, you know, the title of my video has the word horror in it, so then it's deemed as like not advertiser friendly. But apparently too, something that the YouTube system does is when you upload your video, they scan like kind of like closed captioning, like what you're saying in the video, and if you say a profanity word or whatever, it'll be not advertiser friendly. Actually, one of my live streams was deemed as not advertiser friendly, which is ridiculous. So that case really is the worst. Her whole family can rot. I heard they were lightening up on it, but that sucks that one word gets the whole video demonetized. There's rumor that next American Horror Story will be about Cruz. Who's Cruz? Yeah, Shamia, it really, I mean, for me, as someone who is a very, very, very small person on YouTube, I don't rely on YouTube for money, but hopefully one day I would love if I could gain like some money from YouTube. It sucks that this whole demonetization thing is happening because it's scaring a lot of the creators away from the platform, and it's really doing a disservice to those people who helped make the platform what it was. I don't know, it's just a weird time to be on YouTube. It really sucks more for the people though who use YouTube as their main source of income. Like, there's this person that I follow on YouTube. Her name is Deligracy, and she makes Sims videos, because I love Sims, and she makes really great builds on the Sims, and she plays like different, you know, things on Sims, and I like watching it. And her videos have been getting hit like tons and tons and tons, and she uses YouTube as her main source of income. And I follow her on Twitter too, and she's kind of been tweeting about how it's been really unfair, and she's asking she's basically asking a lot of her audience to just watch her videos twice, because apparently what happens too is once your videos start getting demonetized, the system the demonetization will not only hurt that particular video, but it starts hurting your channel as a whole, because then YouTube doesn't help promote your videos and show your videos in the related section of other videos, because they start to see that because you have so many demonetized videos, they start to see your channel as a whole as being like not advertiser friendly. So yeah, there's a lot of YouTube videos on that if you're interested in like this topic. I'm still researching myself, but yeah, I heard the same thing. That picture on the wall from the Thanksgiving photo was so obvious. Ooh, as in it will take place in a cruise ship. I only say bitch triggers are some of your reaction videos. I usually say that when I get like very excited or whatever. Like when I'm like really into something, that's what I will say. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are speculating, George. Hopefully you didn't tone it down for those curse words. Can you follow me on Twitter? It's yeah, I will follow you once this live stream is over. But my Twitter account, I have 2 Twitter accounts. The Twitter account for this YouTube channel is INN_MHO. And then my personal Twitter account is SA_811_. So if any of you guys want to follow me on Twitter, that's where you can find me. I usually post my links to my social media at the end of my videos, but just in case you didn't know. Also, I tend to tweet more from my personal account, honestly, and then I sort of use my YouTube Twitter account to just, you know, post links to the videos that I posted, and every now and then I will tweet from that account. But follow both, but just know I most likely will be tweeting from my personal account, because that's the one I've had for the longest time. Yeah, I can say it again. So my Twitter account for my channel is INN_MHO, and then my personal Twitter account is SA_811_. You can also go to like one of my videos and you'll see the links to my social media in the description box. If you just didn't get it. Cool, now there's 7 people on the live stream. Again, if you just joined us, would really appreciate if you can give the live stream a thumbs up, because that would be nice. Be right back. Okay, now we have 8 people. Hello, 8th person. Thanks, guys, for giving this live stream a like. Really, really appreciate it. Hi, Moch Alex? Mocha Lex? Yo. That's funny. Oh, yep. Okay. I was like, wait, I don't know what that means. I hope Julia Roberts' niece has a bigger role for the next season. She's really cute. How's it going? Everything is going great. We've just been doing this live stream for about 42 minutes now. Yeah, I hope Emma Roberts is in the next season of Horror Story, because she's really good on that show. If you had to choose 2 seasons of HS to cross over, which would they be? Oh, God. Well, I mean, I'm very excited for Coven and Murder House. Which seasons would they be? Ooh. That is a really, really interesting question. Well, I can tell you I wouldn't want, well, I haven't seen Hotel yet, but I wouldn't want Hotel. I wouldn't want Freak Show. I feel like Roanoke was its own thing. It feels very separated from the rest of the universe, even though they say that there's crossover elements in that story. Trying to think. You know what? I'll say I would like to see a crossover of Coven and Cult. I just feel like that one would make sense. How would that play out? We don't have to talk about Roanoke or Hotel. Roanoke was my least favorite. I want a season based on Allie's cult so bad. See? Okay, that's what I was saying. That's why I think a Coven and Cult crossover would work, because I know a lot of people were saying that the thing that happened at the end of Cult where Allie puts on the hood is like Allie kind of starting her own version of the scum thing from that Lena Dunham episode that I didn't like. But in my head, I would like to think that was like Allie, that would be like the door open, that moment would be the perfect opportunity for them to cross over Coven and Colt. But the problem is, of course, Sarah Paulson is Allie, and then Sarah Paulson is also the Supreme. So, I don't know. That'd be weird. I mean, I heard that they made it work in Hotel, because apparently Sarah Paulson played, like, 2 different characters on that season. She played, the medium, Billy Dean, whatever, from season 1, and then she played Sally from Hotel. So, but I don't know if they were ever in the same scenes together, so I don't know. The last scene can be interpreted so many ways. I agree. That's my personal interpretation of the end. Because I just really did not like that Lena Dunham episode. Have you seen Black Mirror yet? Yes, I have. I've seen all the seasons, and if you didn't know, I actually reacted and reviewed all of season 3 on my channel. So there's a playlist of that you can watch all of the videos. And then I did a video where I ranked all of the Black Mirror episodes. And then, so you can watch that. And then I also did a video where I was reacting to the episode titles for season 4. So you can watch that too. But yes, I have seen Black Mirror. They never explained it. They just didn't show them in the same scene. That was a mess. Yeah, I wouldn't know, but I've heard that Hotel was a mess in general. It would be cool to have the Coven and the Scum Cult antagonize each other, as in, we want to kill Allie, we want to kill all men, and the Coven would be like, no, that's not okay. Oh, yeah, I like that. That'd be cool. Cool, I will definitely check it out. I love that show. Yeah, for sure. Check that out. So that's like, how many? That's like 8 videos in total related to Black Mirror that you can check out on my channel. Very excited for that. She hands her son a twisty doll and says, I'm going to meet powerful women to change this world for the better. I take the twisty delivery, and the line is her continuing scum to rid all men, including her son. Oh my god. Ooh, that was dark. Dang. That's scary, man. See, I always thought too that it's kind of weird how their son is so like fascinated with death and twisty. And I remember hearing that apparently there was a theory, because I thought this too, that Ozzy was the boy at the end of the first season, you know, the crazy one that killed everyone, but I don't know. I've always felt like they're setting up for a boarding school season with all of the living children. Oh, dude, that'd be so cool. That'd be really cool. American Horror Story, like, but featuring a lot of kids, because, you know, I always think that, like, any horror stories where there's children in it, like, it's scary. Very, very scary. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen Sinister. That movie was terrifying. But yeah, let's not talk about that, because that's kind of scaring me. Do 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 do. They could have the abandoned asylum for season 2 converted into a boarding school orphanage. Oh, that'd be interesting. How about Gerald's Game? Is that a TV show? I've never even heard of that show. I am in the middle of watching Future Man, though, and everyone keeps telling me to watch Marvel's Runaways, because apparently it's really good. So that's something I'm probably going to watch next. It's terrible how I have so much anxiety but still feel like it's okay to watch American Horror Story. Because it's just that good, Shamia. It's a movie based on a Stephen King novel. It's pretty good. Oh, okay. Cool. I've never heard of it. Oh, it's on Netflix. Is it a newer movie or is it like an older movie? No, don't step into the Marvel dark side. Are you a DC fan, Frank? Hashtag resist. Are you a DC fan? See, that's I know that. I know there's Marvel and I know there's DC. I think it came out recently. Ooh, okay. What was that movie called again? It was called Gerald's Game. Should check it out. Maybe during the daytime though, because I tend to get scared at night. Which is why I reacted and reviewed American Horror Story. I shot those videos during the daytime. I hate all superhero movies. Superhero movies, just again, like I was saying earlier, they've never been my thing. Like, this is gonna sound really dumb and cheesy, but like my like Justice League, quote unquote, was like the end of season 1, Big Little Lies, the women on the beach. Like, that is my Justice League. So yeah, that's pretty much my opinion on superhero movies. Runaways is simply a good show. It's much better than almost all Marvel movies. Oh, dang. Wow, that's a statement right there. I've just never really been into the comic hero genre. I don't know. Like, I get it, it's really cool, but just has never been a thing I've particularly been interested in watching. Same goes for Star Wars. I've never really been a Star Wars fan. You know what's sad? I tweet and have 207 followers. I like their tweets, but they never like my tweets, and I tweet a lot. What do I do? Don't give up. What? Tweet a lot. What do I do? Don't... Yeah, I guess just keep on tweeting. Maybe they'll tweet you back one day. I'm not big on superhero movies, but Doctor Strange and Wonder Woman were really good. I still haven't seen Doctor Strange yet. I know that's on Netflix. I really, really liked Wonder Woman. I thought Wonder Woman was pretty good too. I think, honestly, part of me, not that I was disappointed with it, but, you know, it's kind of like, I didn't watch it, like, in its first weekend when it came out. I think I watched it, like, a couple weeks after, and so many people were hyping it, like, oh my god, it's life-changing. So I think I had, like, very, very high expectations of what the movie was gonna be. I really, really liked it, but I don't think I, like, was obsessed with it like everyone else was. The special effects in Doctor Strange were mind-melting. Wow. Okay, I have to check that out too, I guess. I know, right? I'm assuming when you say I know, right, you're responding to what I said with Wonder Woman. Possibly. Any plans on a video on grad students' tax increase or net neutrality? Curious. Probably not. Honestly, I just feel like, I don't know. The thing with talking about those issues is not that I feel like it's not important. I think it is important, but I just think we are living in a society where we are consistently, it's just like we're consistently reminded of bad news. And not that I don't want my channel to be real, but I would like my channel to be at least a good portion of it some sort of like escapism, like something fresh and different from just consistently being around like bad news, because that's all I ever feel like we're hearing about always is just bad news. Like when all of that talk about the what was it, the bill that was being passed or something earlier today, I literally, like I was saying, I spent majority of my day cleaning my room, and then I was watching like some videos on TV with my mom. I was nowhere near my phone, and after several hours I finally checked my phone for the first time, and then I went on Twitter and it was just like a mess. So that's what every time I go on Twitter I just feel very overwhelmed by all the bad news. Annabelle Creed, did you see it? It was scary. I peed. No, I did not see Annabelle. I think it's called Annabelle Creation. But no, I didn't see that movie. Star Wars has too many things going on: comics, movies, TV shows, books, and you like need to know them to get the full experience. I don't have the time. Yeah, I feel like to be a Star Wars fan, you have to have a lot of time to like watch all the movies, watch all the TV shows. And apparently, there's comics. Like, it's a lot of dedication. And I'm just like not willing to work that hard to be a fan, frankly. I already know they're going to pass this net neutrality bill, and I'm already irritated. I'm so worried about this net neutrality thing, though, I'm not gonna lie. And, like, the thing is, too, like, people are always like, we should, like, get Trump out of, the office. But if that does happen, it's like, it's not like his vice president is any better. So, I don't know, man. It's like a long 4 years. We got 3 more years left to go. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on him as our president, but yeah, that's good. I think you see that a bit in late night television. Jimmy Fallon makes an effort not to include politics / Trump, whereas Colbert is devoted to it. Have you seen The Good Doctor? No, I haven't. Yeah, for sure. And I think, the thing is, too, with the whole late night thing is that's a really interesting thing you bring up, because some people want to escape from the bad news, like that's always on TV. And I think, that's when you would go to someone like Jimmy Fallon. But then there's other people too that love always addressing those topical issues, like Stephen Colbert. And I think Jimmy Kimmel, he's another one too. But I feel like Jimmy Kimmel has a nice balance of like addressing the issue, but also like having moments of levity. Whereas with Stephen Colbert, I feel like he's always consistently like, let's address these issues and talk about it. And then Jimmy Fallon is on the other end of the spectrum, where he's just like happy-go-lucky guy. And some people, were saying that Stephen Colbert actually, I don't know if he has better ratings now than Jimmy Fallon does, but when Obama was president, Jimmy Fallon was just like, I think he was the #1 late night talk show host. But now in like Trump's America, I think Colbert might be the #1, or even Jimmy Kimmel might be the #1 now. I'm not quite sure, but I was reading some article about that, about how some people just feel like Jimmy Fallon is not really of the times anymore. Like, he's not the late night host America needs right now. It's just an interesting thing. But as far as what I do on this channel, there was a time, like, in my first couple of months when I started, like, every now and then, I remember I did a video where I talked about my feelings about my thoughts on him being elected, and then I did another video about, like, what we can do. But I think that's pretty much where I want politics to stop. Not necessarily saying, like, I will never address those issues, but that's not really the focus, I feel like, of my channel. So, yeah. Not really. You can start with Star Wars Episode 4 and watch the remaining episodes in chronological order at your leisure. Okay, that's a possibility. Shamia says, I'd rather have Trump in office than Pence. Pence is smart enough not to expose himself on Twitter like Trump. I'd rather have a narcissist in office than a snake. That's true. Kimmel is better than Fallon, but Graham Norton is better than the two Jimmys. I personally agree. Like, I've always liked Kimmel better than Fallon. I'm not quite familiar with Graham Norton, though. I've seen some of his stuff on YouTube, obviously, but I haven't watched all of his shows. But again, like, I don't know. He a different atmosphere. Jimmy Kimmel is great, too. When Iona tickets are always giving out Kimmel tickets, which I've attended a few times. Oh, that's cool. I've gone to a couple things through One Iota, too. I like Graham Norton. I feel like the James Corden show tries to copy the format of Graham Norton. Forget the Star Wars prequels. They were a mistake. Is that episodes 1, 2, and 3? Those are the ones that, like, episode 1, like, I think came out around the early 2000s. Because I actually saw that movie with my dad in theaters, and that was the first Star Wars movie. It was the one with Jar Jar Binks, And I remember not liking that movie, and I think that's what really turned me off to the entire, like, franchise. But apparently, I heard that movie's not good, so I guess it was just the wrong introduction for me. Maybe if that wasn't my first movie, I'd have different feelings on Star Wars. James Gordon seems like his trending car singing videos is all he is known for. Yeah, that's true. I mean, he found that format. It was like a winning format for him. Start with episode 4 and watch through episode 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Dang, just completely skip 1, 2, and 3? God. I know James Corden, like, I know he does carpool karaoke, like, that's its own show on Apple Music. It's not the same, though, on Apple Music as it is on, like, the actual James Corden show. I like it better there than on Apple Music. I mean, it makes sense why it would be on Apple Music, but random, but I just thought about the fact that Oprah would be such an amazing late night host. I don't know if Oprah would fit with the late night format. I love Oprah. Like, I love Oprah. I miss Oprah so much. Like, there are some days, like, when I'm feeling really down and out on life, I will literally just YouTube and watch all these Oprah videos, but I'm not quite sure if she would fit in the late night format. Like, daytime was definitely, like, her thing. But, I mean, I would just love to have Oprah back in any capacity. I know she's, like, doing some stuff with 60 Minutes, but, like, I want, like, an Oprah show. I know there's a lot of shit in the world, a lot of evil and good. All this stuff is scary government, Donald Trump, and more. Let's thank God that we're alive. Amen. If you guess what movie got him his big break, then you will get a star. What movie got who his big break? Jimmy Kim... What? True. I think I'm kind of just desperate for her to get back in the TV world. Amen, girl. Me too, Shamia, because I think the world needs Oprah. Because, oh Lord, we're in such a disarray. Why did she stop, though? She was doing great. I think Oprah, I mean, she did that show for 25 years, and I think she wanted to leave on top. 25 was a good number to stop at, you know? Like, she was at the top of her game. Like, at least, I mean, go out while you're on top, right? What's your favorite Prince album? I haven't listened to all of Prince's albums because there's like 30 plus and counting. Like, I'm still working my way through his catalog. I would have to say, though, I really, really love Sign of the Times. Sign of the Times is one I always go back to. I feel like it's a bit cliche to say you love Purple Rain, but I do love Purple Rain. James Gordon? You mean James Corden, right? I don't know what his first movie was. Wow, okay, that makes sense. I think it took a toll. Wasn't she doing it for like 30 years straight? Good on Oprah, though. Yeah, like I was saying, like, when you do a show, like a talk show, like, you have to, like, imagine she is doing that show Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. She did it for 25 years. And she couldn't call in sick. Like, she did that for 25 years. So, I mean, if she wanted to go if she had the right to choose when she wanted to go, you know, like, either way, everyone is going to miss her regardless of when she chooses to leave. But I mean, the fact that she did that for 25 years is, like, amazing, girl. Like, I get tired from just, I mean, like, not like tired, like, I'm over it, but I mean, like, some people, like, it takes a toll on them to just, like, make YouTube videos on a day-to-day basis. Like, this woman did broadcast talk show TV Monday through Friday for 25 years. So she's a queen. Me too. Oh, okay, cool. You like Sign of the Times. Yeah, that's a long time, especially since she debuted in such a toxic time. Yeah, like in the 80s, right? I believe, like, she was like 1980. Well, okay, like 85 or 86. Oprah gave me the OWN network, which gave me Queen Sugar, and I will be forever grateful. Actually, I don't watch Queen Sugar, but you know what I do watch on OWN is Super Soul Sunday, when she does her, like, I don't know if it's on right now, but I love the Masterclass series. Oh my god, that's like, that to me feels like a very Oprah show, you know? I love the Masterclass series on OWN. It's just, I feel like a better person after watching that show. But everyone really, really likes Queen Sugar. Actually, funny enough is I went to 2 years ago. I actually did a video of this on my channel. It's like one of the first videos. If you go to like, I think it was maybe like my third or fourth video, I went to a screening of an episode of Queen Sugar, and after the screening there was a panel like discussion with Oprah and Ava DuVernay and some of the other actors. So if you're interested, you should check that out. Never heard of it. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, it's a masterclass series, and basically what it is they choose like one person. Like, I know there was a Jay-Z episode. I know there was like a Patti LaBelle episode, and it's like these people just talking about the lessons they've learned in life, and it's just like really, really well done. Howard Stern has the same work ethic as Oprah. He's had a live radio show for 4 hours Monday through Friday for the last 30 years. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, I don't like those guys. I have respect for them. Good cheat thing Oprah did stop at 25, because who knows if she'd be relevant if she didn't. The Simpsons have been on for like 40 plus years and they're so dead now. Oy. Yeah. I feel like The Simpsons are like they're an iconic part of pop culture, but I'm not quite sure if people are like as into them as they were when they were at their height. But yeah. But 40 plus years, man. Or more like 30 years. But I mean, dang, if you can like get past like 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, once you get to the double digit number, I feel like you're really good at what you do, you know? The Simpsons should have stopped already. No show needs to go on that long. Oh, cool. We have 9 people watching. If you just joined this live stream, I'd really appreciate if you could give the live stream a like, because when you give the live stream a like, it helps the live stream be seen by more people and YouTube promotes it more. So that'd be cool. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. I see you guys giving the live stream a thumbs up. Thank you to the 9 people who are watching. Wow, we've been at this for like 1 hour and 8 minutes. I think The Simpsons is the longest aired show in TV history, no? I feel like that's right. I think that sounds right. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I think SNL might be up there too. I'm not quite sure if it beat out The Simpsons, though. Favorite MJ album? Favorite MJ album. Michael's my favorite. I mean, the typical answer, of course, for Michael, like, when you say what's your favorite Prince album, the typical answer would be Purple Rain. For most people, the typical answer would be Thriller, which is usually the answer I do say, because I do think Thriller is a great album, and obviously biggest selling album of all time. But, you know, it's really interesting, because when I was younger, I loved Bad, but as I've gotten older, I've really, really, really loved Off the Wall. I think Off the Wall is, I don't know, there's just an energy and feel to that album that it feels very young, because that was sort of like before Michael became like Michael Jackson. Like, obviously he was very popular still because of, you know, Jackson 5 success, but he wasn't the king of pop yet. and there's an innocence and carefree to that album that I really enjoy, and it's a cohesive album. Unlike Thriller, I believe, is sort of an album of hits, because it's not really cohesive, but it's just the thing that is cohesive about that album is that all the songs are solidly good, but Off the Wall has a more cohesive sound, so I guess I'll say Off the Wall is my favorite Michael album. Or most episodes in TV, IDK, but I never get tired of hearing I'm right. Because this is Thriller. Yeah, man, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough is his best song in my opinion. I'll have to re-listen to Off the Wall. Man, we're talking about Michael, man. I could be here all day because he's my favorite, but I can't even pick what my favorite Michael song is. I don't know what even his best song is, you know, because Michael had so many great hits. Actually, since we're talking about Michael, my first video on this channel was me reviewing Michael Jackson's Thriller album, and the quality is it's not bad. Like, I'm not embarrassed of it, but I actually filmed that video on the camera that comes with the laptop, like your camera laptop. So it's just a funny video to watch back. But if you're interested in my thoughts on the Thriller album, there's a video on it, and I'm definitely planning on doing more videos like that in the coming year. Reviewing older albums is something I definitely really want to do. Did you watch the Halloween special? No, I did not, but I heard it was actually like not that bad. I saw the clip though of like an animated Michael Jackson, which if I watched that live, like I'd be like, oh, Michael. But I heard it wasn't that bad. Actually, you guys, since we're talking about Michael, I want to plug two really great podcasts if you guys are huge Michael Jackson fans. One is called Moonwalk Talks, and then the other one is called the MJ Cast, and they're two really great Michael Jackson centric podcasts, and they just talk about all things Michael. So if you're interested in Michael Jackson and hearing news of what's happening with the family or just learning more about him, I highly suggest you listen to those two podcasts because they're great. But yeah, Michael, man, I could just talk about Michael all day. I actually too, if you notice in a lot of my videos, especially the Fan Reaction Friday videos, because of the angle that I shoot it in, I have a Michael Jackson poster in my room. So I have a Michael Jackson poster in my room. I have so many Michael Jackson books. It's late. Yes, it is. Nay. It's actually 2:28 a.m. right now where I'm at, but yeah. Oh, that reminds me too. I made 2 videos where I showed my Michael Jackson collection. I just watched San Junipero. Ooh, I'm jealous. MJ truly is the most iconic entertainer of all time. I agree. Amen. No truer words have been spoken. I don't think I've listened to any of his post-Dangerous albums. Are they any good? Yeah, they're good. I've listened to Invincible, but I haven't listened to it enough to really like be familiar with it. I think History is so underrated though. History, there's like some really great songs on History, like Scream, the duet he did with Janet. There's Stranger in Moscow, which is really great. Earth Song. One of my favorite songs on that album is called Tabloid Junkie. There's They Don't Really Care About Us. Did you see Janet on tour? Heard she's out here killing it. Yes, I did see Janet on tour, and I want to make a video talking about my experience. But yeah, that was my first Janet Jackson concert actually, and it was just like everything I imagined it would be. And there's actually a moment in the tour when she performs No Sleep, the song with J. Cole, because J. Cole in the song has this rap, and there's a line in his rap where he says like butterflies like MJ, because Michael had a song called Butterflies off of the Invincible album, and when they played that part in the concert, Janet like looked up at the sky and she like pointed and she like held her hand over her heart, and I was just like, ah, It was great. I was like, wow, they're really related. Not to be a downer, but were you old enough or a fan when he passed? Yeah, I was. I was 15 when Michael passed. That was in 2009. I actually became a huge Michael fan when I was 8 because I watched the CBS special, the 30th anniversary Michael Jackson special that aired on CBS. That was my first time like watching Michael because my parents actually, they rarely ever agree on what to watch because they have such different tastes, but it was the first time my mom and dad were like, you need to watch this, you're gonna like this. So I watched that 30th anniversary special and my life was forever changed. I'm still so sad that I never got to see MJ perform, but I refuse to leave this earth without seeing Janet either. Yeah, if you haven't seen Janet on tour yet, and if there's a chance that you can still see her, I highly suggest you go. Because I'm like you, man. If I didn't get to see MJ, I'm gonna see the next, like, most relevant Jackson. You know what I mean? So, and Janet is, like, killing it. Like, she's over 50. I think she's, like, she's in her 50s, right? Well, whatever, okay? Like, she is clearly not as young as she used to be. But her choreography, like, is way more intricate, and she does it way better than half the people her age who are like out right now. Like, it's actually kind of sad when you watch like the quality and caliber of Janet's performances and you compare her to the great majority of artists now. It's like, wow, what a downgrade. You know what I mean? What do you think about the pedophilia and sexual assault rumors about Michael? I don't believe them. I think it's all bull. I think it's all bull. I just feel like Michael was someone as a person, like, he was kind of just like this perfect target for those types of like allegations to be thrown at him. And I heard that he's someone who's just easily taken advantage of. And if you actually like read articles about the facts of that case, like, you'll learn that the family that actually accused Michael of the sexual molestation charges in 2005, like, that was a family that was known for trying to take advantage of different celebrities and trying to get money and, you know, perks and whatnot. So yeah, just do your research. I'm sure you'll find different things. And actually, you know, like I was saying, the podcast that I mentioned earlier, they do episodes talking about that. And the MJ Cast actually did an interview with the lead prosecuting attorney for Michael Jackson. His name is Tom Mesereau. They did a great interview with him, and he really breaks it down how and why Michael is innocent. So if you ever have questions, just refer to that interview. Really enlightening and great. Beyonce is the only entertainer since MJ that can match, in my opinion. Yeah, I totally agree. I still feel like, you know, Michael's up here, but like in terms of artists out right now, current, I think Beyonce is like, you know, up there, because I think she's someone who studied like people like Michael and Janet. So are there any pop stars you trash on that you don't like? Personally for me, I mean, I don't necessarily trash them, but I really don't understand how like an artist like Selena Gomez is popular when she can't sing. And some people are like, but she has a nice personality and blah, 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 blah. But I'm just like, is it too much to ask of a singer for them to be good at singing? You know what I mean? Like, I've seen live performances of Selena Gomez. She cannot sing live. And it's like, some people say, well, Britney Spears couldn't sing live and blah, 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 blah. But it's like, yeah, Britney couldn't sing live, but at least Britney could dance. Selena can't even dance. So it's like, what are we watching here? Another person who I mean, I get she's a good songwriter, but, you know, sketchy stuff about her personal, like her personality, her being a little snake, is Taylor Swift. I actually tried listening to the most recent album of hers that came out, Reputation, because now it's available to stream on streaming services. I could not get through that album. Like, and I actually liked some of Taylor's older stuff too, and I get it, it's like an artist has to evolve and blah 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 blah, but it's like, this is very, very far from who you are as an artist. Like, I feel very uncomfortable listening to it. Like, I feel like she's just making music because this is the music she thinks she should be making in order to stay relevant. I don't know, but yeah, I would say Taylor and Selena are probably like the ones. And also, like, oh god, I'm like going on a tirade now. I've listened to some Fifth Harmony songs, not too familiar with them, but I've seen some of their performances, and I'm just like, they cannot perform and do the thing they should be good at. Let me see some of your comments. In interviews, he always seemed very childlike, like a child's mind in a man's body. Yeah, going back to Michael, yeah, I mean, because, you know, when you learn about his background and his history, about how he really didn't get to be a child, it's like, that makes sense, you know? He was, like, emotionally stunted. He wasn't allowed to have a childhood, so just Beyonce's. Okay, wait a second, I'm gonna move to my room really quick. All right, back in my room. Okay, let's see. Beyonce, the greatest entertainer of all time. Yeasty. Are you saying Kanye say that? Well, you know, Kanye kinda like, that's all I'm gonna say. She won Woman of the Year or something. Yeah, Billboard, Selena Gomez. Really? Okay. OMG, I'm screaming. Every live stream you give me a reason that I'm thankful for subscribing. Oh, that's so nice. Well, I'm happy we have very similar opinions on these things, Shamia. Okay, I'll say it. Katy Perry can't sing live either. Please don't kill me. It's okay. Also, I feel like, did anyone watch that Katy Perry Witness live stream? That was kind of weird. I feel like when we think of Katy Perry, we don't really even think of her, like, music necessarily. We just think of, like, the Katy Perry antics. You know, I'll give her, like, Teenage Dream, like, that era of Katy Perry. I was like, okay, girl, like, you're making some good music. I've never really seen her perform live either, but, I mean, let's not expect, like, Whitney Houston level vocals from her. That's all I'm saying. I wanted a tirade, lol. I feel like you're getting a tirade right now, actually, Nay. Normani needs to just go solo. I really don't like those other girls. Normani's the black girl, right? I feel like actually she's pretty talented. I don't know about the other ones though. Also, that Camila girl just kind of seems shady as, you know. OMG house tour. Why does she keep going back to Bieber? Are we talking about Selena Gomez? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, Selena Gomez apparently is the most followed person on Instagram, so maybe it's sort of like a career thing, because she knows that her being with Bieber is sort of like, they make a good power couple, but I don't know. Because flies always go towards the garbage. That's hilarious, man. That's funny. Damn. That's what I said. That's hilarious. But, you know, there is some truth in that. Doo-doo-doo. I think this is like my longest live stream yet. Man. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I'm just gonna probably go until like an hour 30. Are you excited for the new royal couple? Oh yeah, I'm so excited. They're really, really cute. Not to mention she's supporting that Woody Allen movie. Oh, is this Selena Gomez? Tisk tisk. And here's another thing too. I just feel like people, like, they make us feel, they want to guilt trip us into liking people. Like, back in the day, you didn't know too much about the personal lives of, like, these artists. And it's like the reason why you liked people like a Michael or a Prince is because they made good music. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, oh, but they post nice pictures of themselves on Instagram. Like, what? Come on, man. Oh, God, I just, in general, I really don't listen to the radio nowadays. There's very few people that I, like, genuinely care about their music, so. Is it true that Woody Allen is a sexual predator? I don't know. I don't know about that. Or they own a pet chimp. That too. But I mean, you know what? As eccentric as Michael could be, Michael still at the end of the day was very good at what he did, which was being an amazing performer, singer, dancer, songwriter. I keep getting notifications about the new royal couple from my BBC News app, and I'm sitting here like, bro, I don't care. Good on them, but I don't give a damn. I feel like, I mean, I do love the royal couple, like, I mean, the new one, like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, but I'm not, like, obsessively watching their interviews, so I do get why you would be irritated if you're getting all those notifications. Or just, like, the only new pop girl that I respect, if I'm being honest. I'm actually in the middle of listening to her new album. But yeah, like, I think Lorde is, like, she's good. Like, again, makes good music, which is someone, like, that's a viable thing. Like, of course I would like you as an artist because you make good music. It's not because you post good Instagram pictures. Oh, and Ariana, she's nice. Yeah, she has a good voice. She has a good voice. Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande. That's who we're talking about. Ariana, lol. I think Ariana's good. I don't think she's, like, vocally better than, like, Whitney Houston or anything. I mean, people compare it to Mariah. I've listened to Mariah's hits, but I don't know Mariah well enough to say, like, oh, Ariana Grande's better, or Mariah's better. But, I mean, I would still say Mariah's better. But, I mean, Ariana is a nice, like, predecessor? No, not predecessor, but she's a nice, like, person to follow that, like, tradition of, like, great female vocalists. Sia is also amazing. Ariana has a nice voice, but she doesn't use it. I heard that, Ariana... The thing with Ariana Grande's voice is, or in the way she sings, is that I feel like she just doesn't pronounce her words well. You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't, like, pronounce them clearly, if that makes any sense. Michael was a musical genius. No one created anything like his style of pop before he came along. Amen. I agree. Totally agree with that. Protege. Yeah. That might be the more appropriate word. I loved Sia's cover of Unforgettable for Finding Dory. Oh, I haven't listened to that. She also doesn't wear a jacket well? It's hilarious. Hi from Asia. N.A. Hi. What part of Asia are you in? Southeast Asia. Cool. Very cool. Dun, dun, dun. Which country, N.A.? You ready for football today? Does it look like I watch football? The only time I watch football is during Super Bowl, so I could watch the halftime show. I randomly was listening to Allie and AJ earlier, and I remembered how talented the old Disney girls were. You know which song I really liked of Allie and AJ was Potential Breakup Song? Like, that was the jam back in the day. Can I, if I may if I may say so myself. But again, Disney Channel as a whole was just better back in the day. Like, the shows were better back then, so yeah. Oh, speaking of Michael, there he is. Do 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 do. Ba, ba, ba. I'll probably be here for like 10 more minutes. I'm gonna give this 10 more minutes. They all had such good solo material, especially Raven. Yeah, that generation of Disney Channel stars was just overall really, really, they were all very talented at what, like, singing and acting, you know. Do you like Daft Punk? Yeah, I like Daft Punk. Um, I'm not gonna say like I'm a huge Daft Punk like stan or anything, but I did like the Random Access Memories album. Leanne LaHavas is also a great underrated female artist. Her live He Loves Me cover is amazing. I feel like I've heard that name before. Leanne LaHavas. Okay, I'll remember the name. I should definitely check her out. Ba, 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 ba. I'm looking at my my Michael Jackson collection over there, and then I have some Prince magazines over there too. They're side by side. I'm sure Michael and Prince would like that. There will never be a better boy band, real or fake, than Boys in Motion. I agree, because they give us our devotion, and they're the boys in motion. I don't know if you watch Scandal, but the Harrison, the actor who played Harrison, Columbus Short, he was the black guy in Boys in Motion. It's true, look it up. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Do you know anything about that Korean boy band that people are buzzing about these days? Oh, what is it? Yeah, I know who you're talking about. No, I do not. Isn't it like, oh, it's BTS. BTS. No, I really don't know anything about them. But I watched their performance at the AMAs and they were pretty good. He lost his damn mind. Now they kicked him off. LOL. Yeah, he did lose his mind, and now his character got killed off in like season 4. Who is FTA or MTA? That one boy band? Oh, I have no idea. Which one? I was just gonna ask that. BTS. Yeah, BTS. Yeah, BTS. All the rage now. All the rage. EXO is another famous K-pop band. Oh, we have like a K-pop expert over here with George. I know nothing about K-pop, so talking to the wrong person about that. First Psy, now BTS. Yeah, Psy with his Gangnam style. Where is Psy now? What is he doing? Honestly, no, I just have a friend who is obsessed and she tells me all about it. Oh. Okay, okay. I used to be into K-pop so much back in the dank 2012 YouTube days. LMAO. I feel like a lot of people have had like a K-pop phase. I just was not one of those people, but yeah, I just feel like there's always a K-pop band like coming out or that people are always talking about. There's actually like 30 minutes from where I live, there's a K-pop academy, and I think it's like where people go to train to be like K-pop band people. I don't know. I drive around it like every now and then and I'm like, what goes on in there? Da, da, da. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Jesus, Psy came out with a song 6 months ago and got 92 million views. I thought he was a one-hit wonder, lol. Oh, whoa, I didn't even... What the heck? I had no idea. That's weird. Yeah, I only know him for that one song, Gangnam Style. You're in California, right? Yes, I am. I am in California. That's where I live. The next comment's like, I see you. do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this will probably be my Vlogmas day 3. Same here. What are we doing on YouTube at 3 a.m.? LOL. I have no idea, man. That is a good question. I'm kind of getting sleepy though, so I'm probably gonna end this in like 3 minutes just to like make it even, but oh my god, that is scary. Let's like not joke about that, George. George said next comment is a bloody smiley face from Colt. I'm like, no thank you. That is scary. Let's not do that. It's literally 5:53 a.m. here. I'm a mess. Girl, what the hell? Did you go to sleep or did you just wake up? Sorry. It's okay. I'm just joking. Yeah, I'm gonna go in like 2 minutes so we could like all get some sleep. But it's noon here. Oh, well, good afternoon to you, George. Dun, dun, dun. But I really enjoyed talking music with you guys today on the live stream. And I hope you enjoyed talking about music with me too, because that's definitely something I want to implement more on the channel. So if you liked what we were talking about today, I feel like you're gonna like hopefully some of the newer stuff that I'm planning on making in the new year. So yeah, expect album reviews, and I'm gonna be reacting and reviewing some performances by iconic people like Michael, doing first impressions of newer songs and newer albums, something I want to do too. So yeah. I took like 2-hour nap and woke up at 4 a.m. LOL. I've had like 10 hours of sleep over the past 3 days. Oh my gosh, girl. Sounds great. Looking forward to it. Yay! Okay, I'm really glad you're looking forward to it. Sometimes I'm like, I have ideas, and I'm like, ooh, maybe I'm the only person that likes these ideas. But I feel like you guys will like it, though. Because, you know, if you guys like today's discussion, talking about music and stuff like that, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. And I just feel like it's really weird that not a lot of people talk about older albums, I feel like, on YouTube. Like, every now and then I'll, like, YouTube and search for a particular album review of, like, I don't know, some older album and like there's not that many album reviews or not that many people talking about these artists, which I find really interesting. And I just feel like overall too, like MTV and VH1 as music networks, like they're just really dropping the ball in terms of what they could be doing and talking about like, you know, music content. So that's kind of what I want to do on my channel, like what I wish MTV and VH1 were doing. Yeah, I'm really interested in the music being a part of the channel. Yeah, so get excited. That's something that I'm gonna work really, really hard on trying to implement on the channel. TV, music, movies, and then some personal stuff. You should make some playlists for us. For sure. Oh, actually, just a little plug. If you have a Spotify account, you can follow. I made a Spotify account for the YouTube channel. The Spotify, you can find me at inn_mho. Just follow me there, and I'm planning on making like just different playlists. So I have right now a Christmas song playlist that I'm gonna be updating as Vlogmas continues, and then I have underrated Beyonce songs playlist. And there was a video I made to go with that playlist, so you can watch that too if you're interested. But yeah, I'm gonna make lots of playlists for you guys on Spotify. They're too worried about country Jersey Shore. I know, man. Like, God, MTV, like, what happened? Reality TV, that's what happened. Alright, guys, I'm gonna end it in like a minute. So, whatever you want to say, just say it. Look, something in my eye. My eye's like kind of itchy. Okay. OMG, underrated bass songs, my type of playlist. LOL, Flaws and All should be on there. Flaws and All is not on there, but it totally should be. Honestly, like, I wish I could have just included way more Beyonce songs, but, the video would have been too long. But yeah, Shamia, go on my YouTube channel, just search Beyonce, and you will find that I made a video called My Favorite Underrated B Songs or something like that, and I talk about like all of the songs on that playlist and why I put them there. So yeah, check out that playlist, check out that video. I feel like you'll like it, because I feel like you're a Beyonce fan based on like our conversation today. So yeah, go check that out. But on that note, nice chatting with you. It's always a pleasure watching your videos. Thanks so much for joining, Mocha Alex. It's really great to have you on the live stream. And it was great to have all of you on the live stream tonight. I always enjoy doing these live streams, even though they most likely are always random and spontaneous. I do appreciate any of you guys who are just willing to jump on whenever I randomly decide to do it, because, you know, it's just fun getting to talk with you guys in like an informal setting. So yeah, thanks again for joining the live stream. I had a lot of fun for this past like hour and like 40 minutes we've been doing this. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. Make sure the notification button is turned on, because I know that's like a thing on YouTube happening where people are subscribed to channels and but they're not seeing the videos on their feed. So just make sure like the notification button is turned on so you know when a new video from me comes out. And like, you know, every now and then just check on my channel, because most likely I have a new video up, especially since it's Vlogmas. I should be uploading new videos every day. So yeah, go check that. And you know, follow me on social media. It's INN_MHO on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, and on Spotify. And I also have a personal Twitter account. It's SA_811_. You could follow me there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys, you know, get some rest, because we're all tired. And I will just see you in the next video. So thanks again for joining the live stream. And I know there was a comment again. Yeah, I love these late night streams. Give me something to be invested in at night, LOL. Cool. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye!